This is Gradowski of WeAreChange.org, and we are outside the main corporate control grid system, or otherwise the New York City Stock Exchange. But right next door is the New York City Bitcoin Center. And there's an idea here festering that many people say will change the internet. You might have heard of all the recent news articles saying that Anonymous is joining together to support an encrypted network that will destroy Facebook. Well, this idea is being masterminded here by the one and only Bill Upman of Minds.com. Now, William, what is Minds.com for people who don't know what it is?
So Minds is an open source and encrypted social networking platform that rewards people with reach just for using the app. So unlike the manipulative algorithms that Facebook and other proprietary networks uses where they basically take away your ability to communicate with your friends, we give away views on your content just for using the app.
Yeah. So we know Facebook sucks. They not only spy on you and give all your private information to governments and corporations, but they also screw you over. If you're talking about ideas that are kind of different than the status quo, you will not be seen. Our reach on Facebook has dramatically declined. So why are people saying that, Minds and this new kind of algorithm will work? What is different than Facebook that Minds will have?
So you're earning points for uploading, for voting, for commenting, everything you do on the app, and stored in your wallet. You can then click boost on the content of your choice, and you can either, so I could send a boost, and I'll show you inside, but to WeAreChange Minds channel, send Luke 500 points to share my thing, and then we've just done this exchange, and then Luke can use those points to increase his reach even more.
Yeah. Now, I think this story kind of gained a lot of its strength because Anonymous kind of came through. Totally. What kind of anonymous group or sect came through? Give us all the details about that, because it's really fascinating seeing how, you've been working on this idea for a while, but now that Anonymous, it's not even a real organization, it's just an idea, kind of took place, and then it's skyrocketing everywhere, and there's news articles everywhere about this.
Absolutely. So the fact that the code is free and open source, should I hold?
No, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. So that is why Anonymous is really interested, because basically they made a call to global hackers to collaborate and come together and help develop the code, help inspect the encryption, help just turn it into, feature-wise, the network that we really need it to become.
Yeah. Would you mind showing us some of the back-end beauty that's happening behind the scenes? So again, we are here at the Bitcoin Center, and there's also a mobile app and a physical back-end that people could go on their website, right?
Go in, yeah. So basically, we obviously have synergy with Bitcoin because it's a decentralized, open source platform. And we have Bitcoin wallets on the desktop app. So, because you can log into Minds on Minds.com, or you can get the mobile app. Eventually, we'll be adding Bitcoin to mobile. Now, so it's all part of the same movement, the decentralized social networking and exchange peer-to-peer system. Mm-hmm. So,
how many hits have you guys gotten on Minds.com?
We're still looking at the analytics. I mean, total tens of millions since we started, but just in the last, we're actually not sure in the last few days. But it's like our servers are going nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is actually a real potential to destroy Facebook. Yeah. Which hopefully will happen soon. So definitely show us some of the back-end stuff. So anyone could go on Minds.com, set up an account, and then not only gain followers, but also gain credits that will help them reach new audiences as well. And then it could also buy credits to reach more of people that they didn't reach before. So unlike Facebook, where you have to pay to actually reach your audience, you could pay to reach other audiences if you do that on your back end.
Yeah, but it's not like you need money to be successful. Like if you refer a friend, you get 100 points. If you, for every swipe, you get you can get a ton of points pretty fast. Yeah. And so you can get pretty serious reach. I mean, a couple people who started accounts in literally a day ago already have like 1,000 followers and are getting like way bigger reach than they get on Facebook.
Yeah, so, because our reach is like being limited. By the way,
it happened to us too, because we're actually, I'm involved in the whole alternative media network with, WeAreChange and all these other alternative media sites on Facebook, and we were driving big traffic for a few years, and so once that sort of switch went off, we were like, well, we have to just build our own version because this isn't working anymore. This isn't sustainable for real media to get out there.
Yeah, the NSA pro-government algorithm that Facebook implemented that makes sure no real ideas get out there that challenge them or the authorities or the corporate overlords.
The Facebook algorithm and the Google algorithm actually hurt big corporate brands too. So even places like the New York Times and BBC and all the major media brands, they're also hurt by the Facebook algorithm. They took the hit in terms of their traffic too. So it's like Facebook actually, I'm sure they do censorship on specific content, but they also are screwing over everybody.
Yeah. Well, ever since they went public here, just a few blocks away, their main goal is to generate money. So when you naturally built an audience and your audience was seeing the work, now they're saying, no, if you want your audience, the people who follow you to see your work, you're going to have to pay us big money. Yeah. But that's not the whole platform that Minds is working on. It's totally different.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that what pissed people off the most about what Facebook did is that it was a bait and switch because first it actually wasn't full reach, but it was at least significant reach. And then they were like, you can't reach your own fans, the people who want to see your stuff. So it's just silly. Yeah. So here, should I show you some?
Yes, please do.
All right, well, you probably won't be able to see this too clearly, but if you go to, if you click minds.org in the footer, you can go and get access to, we released all the mobile code. We're going to be releasing all of the core code this year. This is some of the encryption code. This is, this is the homepage, minds.com. So it's Android and iOS. We're going to be releasing it on different distributions. We've been getting some awesome press coverage so far. I mean, if you just search like anonymous Facebook, open source, social networking minds.com. It's independent, RT, International Business Times, Wired. Like it's great. Everybody's really excited because people, and the biggest thing is the people powering the network. So we're all the popular content drives to the top, kind of Reddit style. Reddit is awesome because Reddit is actually open source. They is sort of a people powered community. So we love the Reddit community. If you look at the top 100 sites in the US, only 3 are free and open source. It's Wikipedia, Reddit, and WordPress. So obviously Wikipedia is amazing. It killed old encyclopedias, and it is this just open community. So what we think is that that's inevitably going to happen with social networking too, just because people want that.
It's only a matter of time, but then also there's other problems with Reddit too, with the mods and moderators destroying content. That's also critical. Yeah. So this is going to be totally controlled by the people. Are there going to be any mods or anything else?
It's interesting because obviously we don't want to censor anything. Now, it's weird with the app stores because, so with the boost mechanism, there's ratings in the App Store. We could get kicked out of the App Store if we allow, I want it to be everything, as long as it's nothing illegal, I want everything legal to be allowed. And but the thing is that with mature content, it gets weird on the app stores because, say, there's like a nipple, oh my God, or whatever it is, then if we let those boosts go through, we could get kicked off the app stores. So we want to let as much through as possible. Long term, we're going to create as many sort of like settings so that people can have access to mature content if they want, whether that's war footage or, any kind of violence, language. So that's the goal, and we're going to do the best we can.
It's interesting. I just came from Europe, and it's very interesting how a nipple freaks the crap out of Americans. Meanwhile, there's blood and gore and heads being cut off and just like the most horrible things. Yeah, that's okay. But that's fine. Show a nipple? No, it's not bad. But obviously, you're still, have a long ways to go. There's still a lot of work to be done. How can people help you in this process?
Great. So the best way right now is users. I mean, refer your friends to the site. You get 100 points if they tag you in the sign up, so you're just getting more views for referring the friends. The more people that we can get actively using the network, that is by far the best thing that everybody can do. Yeah. If you're in New York, stop by here. Come, get involved. I'm here a lot of the time. I mean, this is pretty much an open forum, and that's why I really love being involved. Those are the main things. I mean, if we can keep the growth happening, it's already astronomical, and if we can make it continue, then there's really, honestly, a chance that stuff could start changing.
That Facebook could be finally destroyed. Imagine, William.
I don't necessarily see. The thing is, Google, Facebook, like, Could they ever go anywhere? I don't know. But could something disrupt them? Absolutely. It's kind of like if you look at like old GMO processed food. Like people don't really like to eat that stuff anymore because they like organic labeled food. Yeah. So organic has risen up, and I really see the open source and decentralized encrypted movements. It's weird. Like that analogy kind of helps people digest it a little bit. No pun intended.
Destroy them by creating something better. There you go. You have me convinced, William. Definitely check out our Minds profile. It's going to be in the description below. Thank you so much for your time. Check out minds.com, sign up, and it's definitely an interesting idea that's actually taking off. So